They want to make the most out of this Aegis. That's why they're pushing up and towards the mid. They're coming from behind. So Doombringer, Scorched Earth's off cooldown. He doesn't have Doom for another 12 seconds. So it's not the dream time and that Sentry Ward. It sees Misery. The paralyzing cast controlling up Weehaw. He might want to bring in a couple more Meepos. And in fact, he will do so, but it's right in the middle of that ultimate. Both the Death Ward as well as the Darkseer. You can keep the Alchemist controlled. More poofs in, but Arteezy, that ultimate is keeping him alive. One charges as well. Finally, he'll go down.
Don't have a cask anymore.
More aggressive. There's the control. A double kill for Pilot Eye. Weehaw dropping very low with one of his Meepos. The attack from Samael, it will be enough. They'll trigger the Aegis to the Immortal. But the Doom's already killed off the Ogre. So it ends up being a 3-for-3 trade if you don't count the Aegis. They just want to back up, keep the farm going. Samael's in mid, Arteezy's back up on top. They're just trying to dodge the fight, but Samael, he can't dodge this. The Fiend's Grip from Pilot Eye came from behind, and Weehaw instantly on top of him. They burn the Aegis of the Immortal.
They're too far away for this one. This is going to be a free kill.
Yeah, okay. Windrun won't really save you. Proofs are coming in, and there goes the Wind Ranger.
You know what the most exciting part about this game is?
What?
Is the warding war. Just look at the amount of sentries that PPD has placed.
Arteezy, trouble. He's trying to go for that concoction, and Weehaw is about to split himself up, but Arteezy just TP's out, but he's killed himself in base. He actually stunned himself up inside the base and killed himself in front of the throne. That wasn't part of the plan. He meant to throw the concoction, but just had two different decisions. TP as well as stun.
I don't think I've ever seen that in a pro game. That is so unfortunate. They're gonna kill Fear in mid, but it doesn't even matter.
They're baiting PPD up. So Fear, like you know he's there. There goes your Doom. Universe gonna force start PPD out with the mech to try and keep him alive. And PPD already had that Voodoo Restoration on, so he'll be fine. Oh, Weehaw, he's going in for more. Samael, the jump, they get the stun, as well as getting the kill on PPD.
They're still a tier 2 alive.
On full tilt right now, as the tier 2 tower will drop. Actually, no, they can't get it. The creepway's a little bit too far away. But they just wiped EG after the Artur accident.
They are going to pop the glyph, but you've got to be careful if you're PPD. Look at that net range.
It's just so big. The Secret aren't coming. Like, the Earthbinds just keep him out, but now they will. Arteezy, is he going to get in range for the concoction? Yes, he will. Goes up. They get the Shackle on Weehaw as well. Fear for the follow-up concoctions. Well, where are actually the stuns? He just goes for the slow at the moment.
Oh, and here
now
comes
they go
E!
with the big boost, but it's a big wall as well. They got the BKB from Universe, allowing him to get off as Samael, having to stand his ground, goes for the power summon. Where is your extra damage? You've lost your Witch Doctor. Arteezy is doomed up. They've lost 3. Universe is going to be the 4th one to go down, and they just called good game. That was the last roll of the dice. They didn't want to wait until Secret came up. They want to try and catch him out inside the Radiant jungle, and it will not work.
What a dominant strategy by Team Secret. They were able to rotate the Meepo in so successfully into that bottom lane. They took control of a lot of these lanes, and Misery was just able to keep them off kilter for so long. He was able to make 2 ganks successful. They put the pressure on Arteezy early, even getting the solo kill by that Meepo on that mid lane.
It's just, it's a great story for Team Secret for game number 1, because this is the full best of 5. They're coming to contest up Ancient area.
Yeah, Sumail's so strong right now. There's no reason for you not to.
He's only got 1 spirit to commit, however, but the snowball,
go down.
It goes actually all the way up to Puppey, and they isolate Weehaw by throwing out the ice shards. They'll still move up, but these plague wards are going to cause a couple of problems, but not too many. Not while you've got help from Arteezy and PPD. Puppey, Universe just chasing him further. The spirit jump forward, a long jump, allowing him to get the Assyrian chains off. Universe got Nightmare at the same time, and Pylai die. The snowball cancelling the TP out to Samael. He's going to come back in again. They isolate him inside the shards. A Walrus punch to find the kill, and Ember Spirit, he's still got more to work with. Spirits as well as Searing Chains. Eternal Envy and Misery think they might have something here. And with PPD right behind him, there is nothing to take.
He can TP down though. He's just making sure that this top area doesn't get pushed, and they just don't trade pointlessly.
Have to go to the tier 2 tower to get there though.
Yeah, with how strong our Sumail is right now.
Misery, that's a little too close. Snowball's gonna
shards.
catch him out. Just locking him. Misery was just trying to hide in the tree line, but they were cutting through. He just wanted to fall back. He just tried to make a bolt for it. Fail, and Night Stalker down. Delaying up that Aghanim Scepter, which Secret desperately need.
They've just abused Misery this game. They haven't allowed him to get anything by just constantly 5-banning.
And they got more. They caught out Puppey. Have they still got another stun? Have they got anything? Searing Chains. Puppey won't escape from this one the way Weehaw did before. Tombstone alive as well. These Plague Wards are causing a problem, but it's also because we have up too far. Universe, once again, his control has been wonderful. His initiation's perfect. And that is going to be 4 heroes down for Team Secret. You've actually got another fight. Nagasar in the song allows Eternal Envy to escape from Artur.
Even without the Aegis, I think they feel fairly confident.
Well, they found him. Highlight Eye, a little bit too far out. There's the shards. Can't break himself free of this one. And then, well, has to go into the Fiend script. Not possible to complete the full duration. The ensnare will be there for the Nagasar, but Universe is just so damn strong. They can't get to the Tombstone and Samael. Him through the rear. Undying helping out, so the pain's going to go down. There's Arteezy and Samael really trying to hunt down Sama inside the Dire base, and he will drop. Same with the Venomancer. They've lost 3. Arteezy, the mech charge will keep him alive, as well as the Soul Rip. They just can't control him. Blinks away to safety, doesn't have to walk himself out. They leave the Observer Ward behind in Secret. They're just losing player after player in really unfortunate positions.
Alright, you have to win this fight if you're Team Secret. You've committed to sleep. This is a do or die situation.
Here it is, wait for the timing. Venomancer ulti, the blink away. Where is that timing? Samael actually got himself a little bit more distance as Fear stands on the front lines. He's got a 2-man decay. He will still pop to the Nagasar, but Universe makes his way in. The Shallow Grave.
Here comes Arteezy.
And there is the Searing Chain. Arteezy in through the rear, but it's the snowball control on Weeha, actually going through Weeha, allowing Samael to finish him off. While focusing on that Bane. And Arteezy as well as Universe want to go in deeper. Arteezy's too slow. And what is Secret even meant to do? Naga's up in 8 seconds time. He can get a denial on the mid-tower. That's one thing you can do. But we have, but that blink dagger from Samael, you can just initiate at any time. Like that blink, then you got the extra range of the Sleight of Fist, and the control of Searing Chains and the damage of Searing Chains does so much. Even Arteezy, like it's not as great up against someone like a Venomancer, but he's got time to blink himself out. That refraction charges up, protects his blink dagger cooldown time. They just really want to try and finish up this Rax now. Envy, ensnare on Arteezy. He's still got the Aegis Immortal. We've got to keep this in mind while this fight begins. It is a 3-man, now 4-man song. There's the extra help. The Ember Spirit just jumps up. You do get the ulti up, but the snowball actually pulls him in. You might be covered up in the Venomancer ulti, but do you even really care? You've won the game. GG is the call. Team Secret, they went for one last hurrah, but there was nothing more to be gained. EG will level the series at 1-1.
Game number 1, Team Secret just absolutely crushed them, but in this game it was all EG from start to finish. 30-3 is the final kill score. They kept up a kill a minute in a game like this against a Naga and a Venomancer. Really well played by them.
And it was beautiful Dota, is what it was. For now, let's get the thoughts on how beautiful it is from the beautiful men at the analyst desk. So it's not that brilliant. Okay, PPD, that's also not the plan. Turns around, but it's going to be the attack coming in from Plumber to get the kill. And they also get the crush onto Samael. Misery, he can start this body blocking with his second Satyr Blast. They get a lot of damage, but not enough to get through that Ember Spirit. Maybe with that Satyr in 1 second time, it's got the blast.
One more hit!
And there's the one hit. Puppey getting himself a double kill. This is why Nahaz basically had the E thing. It is just, it's a wonderful experience to watch Puppey play Chen. Crazy carry Chen. And because these 5 kills, the mech's gonna come up early in Misery. He's low on life, but it's all bait. The Hand of God's available, but the Troll Trap, Puppey, okay, there's your first Troll Trap. There should be a secondary one available, but they go for the Crush to start with. Then the Centaur Stomp, perfect control. Misery so he's gonna get out of here. And then the second control. Samael did a little bit too deep, jump spawn Misery on 1 life. The burn will come out from the shield. The Soul Rip from View will allow to keep him alive too. But where are these Centaurs? There's no more stones. Puppey just tries to tank it up. Samael being chipped away by the Trolls. He is on 34 life, but there are no more creeps for Chen to kill him off. So hard for EG to lock down anyone from Secret. Like, the best thing they're getting right now is the Centaur. You get Nern charge on Puppey, but he doesn't really care for the moment. And now the Shackle, oh Fear, backed up at the perfect time. Samael jumps forward, gets Searing Chains on Puppey. The lid's only going to bounce through for both Mech and Hand of God being triggered before the fight begins. Samael is running out of here, and the Doom from Envy, it won't be effective enough. EG, they can tank through it. The Tombstone will be dropping. The Universe wants to go for more. Arteezy blinks forward, chasing after Misery. But Shackle will latch both Arteezy and Fear together. Misery for the double cross. Oh, that's the turnaround they want to have with a Shuriken toss bouncing down. Even Samael's want to come back into this. They've got their tracks available, and Misery sprints off cooldown 1 second. He's coming in for this one. You can dust up all you want, Fear, but you're amplified, and they're going for the doubles. Samael, Misery going in deeper for him. The Undying TPing out. Highlight Eye unable to cancel that one. The Ember Spirit still brought down by Wind Ranger.
I think it's actually up to EG to take this fight, try to initiate on one of the heroes. We've got an Aghanim Scepter and a gem on their Night Stalker, so it's pretty much having that path.
They're coming for it. They found one. It's Weeha. Blocked on the hillside, and Arteezy jumps forward. There goes your Angus Immortal, but Arteezy, he's in real trouble. Amplified up. There's no more refraction. Charges Puppy sent on.
Oh, he's so
controlled.
fast.
He can't move anywhere. Fear is also doomed up for now, so basically delete him from the fight. Misery focuses now over on Universe. They're just pushing EG back, and Universe has nowhere to go apart from down with the Shackle and the Shuriken toss. They got all the control, and that may have been the last roll of the dice. Universe moving forward as EG is smoked up now.
They're going to have the high ground for this.
Smoke, and this is a great position for EG. They go for the Searing Chains, and do they have more? Doombringer forced back, and Arteezy jumps himself, and he really wants this Doombringer down during the period of start. They've got it. There's no Doom for Team Secret to fight with. There's still a 1-for-1 trade-off here as Samel goes in deeper. Misery looking for the crush, but he's getting controlled up, and Misery in a huge amount of trouble. Puppy gets well, the team is going to be successful. They'll take out 3. It's Arteezy with a triple kill. Samel going in deeper.
Oh, he went way too far.
Oh, he's in deep. Underneath the tier 3 tower, the double buybacks, they're gonna get the crush on Artur. He's down for the count, 90 seconds on the sideline. It's almost like EG said, if we do not win this with a 5-wipe, we do not win this at all. PPD will die in the tree line, instantly nuked down. There's a kill for Wind Ranger. And this looks like mission impossible.
I mean, for a second, I actually thought EG was going to do it, but
D to try and slow everything down, and there's Samel jumping in. You've already got your crush, and it's good game. It's GG. Team Secret. They go 30-17. The control was definitely there for most of the game. Artur felt like a non-factor until that triple kill. Until that triple kill happened. And things went horribly, horribly wrong.
and Weehaw just looked so satisfied after that game. 11-1 to his name, but I mean, the true star for me this game was just Puppy and how much space he was able to create. And Team Secret, they're so close to. I think this is going to be their first LAN win with this team, and more importantly, this is going to be EE's first LAN win since MLG Columbus.
Thank you very much, Dakota. Yeah, we're here. Game number 4, IEG versus Secret. High Blitz. It seems like we're mixing things up.
They're just all chat flaming each other. Misery even throws out the RTZ Ember.
Wow. Wow.
This is definitely going to Game 5. I believe you're playing PA.
That's a real thing. Arteezy, they start with Stifling Dagger. They're going to glimpse Arteezy back in again.
He dodges the stun.
He dodged a second ray, but Arteezy, he'll go down. The Courier as well. What are you doing here? He's actually, they can't reach him. Can't reach it. The Stifling Dagger. But what have you got, like on PPD, on Fear?
30 seconds to
they have to retreat back out again. Secret first blood.
I mean, when it comes to the laning phase, this Darkseer has had the best time possible. He's already up to 27 CS. He notices that Misery is still up there.
Yep.
Doesn't want to fully commit to the dive in case of TPs, but he's still bowling him out really effectively.
He's got Surge in 1 second. He could potentially just run Misery down right now because there's nothing else. There goes your crush, Misery. Okay, he had to pop the mango. And
even goes for the ult.
Wow.
Alright.
The ult chat lull on the PA who dove underneath the tier 1 tower. Now we are actually... Universe is trying to have a crack here. Like you said yourself, like he wants to try and zone out PA, but using the Surge might be the last thing that he does. But Parlay comes in, there's your Soul Rip, and they just try and fight for the Darkseer wall. PA burning so quickly, but Universe will be locked inside the Disruption wall. He cannot reach the PA, and in fact, Eternally be kill secures with that Stifling Dagger.
I think he gets out.
They brought help. Samael TP to the bottom lane, but they do fight a big target. The Tombstone to drop down from Pylon. Die only hits 1 with a decay, but Misery hits 2 with the crush, but that mech already up for Universe, letting him work so much more on the Ice Blast. What a perfect back combo. That's the way to make it work as Weeha. He was trying to go on Samael, but now he's got Familiars on his tail. They have their stuns. There's
streak.
1, there's 2. Weeha will drop. The Sarge will take the streak as well.
They're going to be able to grab this tier 1 tower without a whole lot of fight. Team Secret, they've got to be worried as Puppy.
Oh, they fought. Puppy's in too deep. He'll throw down the ulti, which means it will lock in Arteezy. Misery trying to amplify up and crush him down. And there is that crit coming in with the Ancient Apparition helping out. That's going to be a still 1-for-1 trade-off. Laguna Blade from Weeha did the work.
They want to look for more, though.
Yeah, and can they catch it? The Blink crush forward. Fear is the main man out of position. They back forward, but Universe, the Stifling Dagger will severely slow him down and will allow for another Light Strike array. PA just wants to attack in and will be able to do so. Weeha, he's the man that finds the last bit of physical damage. The TP out from PPD is successful. You might also want to be careful about these Necrobugs. Puppey gonna get caught out, push the ball down, waiting a little bit long before he drags Arteezy back. Puppey, he should explode right now. They can't heal him back up as Sumail locked in inside the edge of that disruption ulti. Arteezy wants to go for more. Weeha, no defensive Yule Scepter available for him. He needs PA to jump in and give him that help. The Icebreaker Ray by space, and Arteezy, he's been brought down. No crit, however, for Envy, but the Thunderstrike will do the work. The vac from Universe trying to control Pylai die, but he doesn't have enough life for this. The Familiars, they don't have enough damage, and there's your crit from Eternal Envy. He finds the other, and it's all up to Fear. He's up on top lane as his Familiar burst trying to track down Puppey. And they want to come up. Misery blinks forward, and where do they go? The Vortex drops. So Misery already realized there's a couple of them here. Fear's going to get glimpsed, but it has no real effect. Sumail is actually the stifling dagger flying to Arteezy, and there's your back wall from Universe, catching out 3. They have enough for the soul to damage. Puppey will drop down. PPD throwing out the Ice Blast. It's already a little bit too late, as Weeha can't even pick off Sumail. EG, they'll get rid of the Tombstone, they'll get rid of the Disruptor. With a great initiation, they don't find much more than this, but the creep wave is already there, and they're looking for the chase. Coming after Misery, who's going to TP himself out. They do find that opening over on the Phantom Assassin, and Eternal Envy in real trouble until he can blink out to Weeha. Hanging around for his teammate. Yule Scepter defensive is still available for Weeha, or maybe even aggressive at this point. Nope, it will be the defensive one as the buyback comes down from Puppey. They want to try and fight. EG is very, very deep on the secret side of the base, and they want to punish it. And having that happen, you just drag him all the way back. Slide a fist from Arteezy. He's able to get the kill over on the Lina, but they just keep the control going. The crush is not going to be enough. Fear is being controlled. Puppey just kiting him out, and the amplification keeps the vision up, as well as allowing them to find the kill. Misery a second too late. Universe just forcing Secret into a fight. Like, the implications over on Arteezy. He actually walked into the pit to reveal out the status of Roshan. Maybe not the greatest thing in the world, but Misery being very, very open to coming in. These Necrobooks have already been triggered. Roshan's not dead yet. Misery with his BKB. He jumps in, but they jump back out again. The Puppey ulti is down for Fear. He's in real trouble. The back will come back out. The wall's not really doing enough at the moment. Visage just dropped an Eternal Envy, praying for a crit. Finally gets one over on PPD, who wants to keep running himself away. Still can't find another one. Phantom Strike up, not going to happen. Not with the triple stuns coming down from Fear's Familiars. It's still a 2-for-1 trade-off. Roshan battling up against undead minions, but this wall has divided the river. Misery wants to try and loop around it. He's got a potential blink to double crush. He sees Sumail as well as PPD. Jumps in. He actually gets the extra bash as well. Misery for the double kill. Sumail needs to blink up. An extra ball to slow down this Lada. Universe right behind the Iron Shell burn. It was just in range. Lada will be awarded the kill, however.
Might even get Puppey here, as he's pretty isolated out, but the real target right now is for the Roche. Everyone's starting to buy back as Weeha's gonna walk in. They've got vision of this. The bash even hits on a Sumail.
There's no Laguna Blade though. He's still 8 seconds away, but the physical damage is enough. The Yule Scepter taking Arteezy out. Now that means no Flame Guard, but Universe back in again to go in for that big vac. But Misery too quick on the mark. They're gonna glimpse back Universe as well. Secret. Their buybacks, they're now instantly worth it, getting the kill on 2 more cores. Not to mention Roshan.
They might smoke up and just immediately run into him. Misery should just blink away.
Oh, that wasn't the dream. Misery does blink out. The Observe Ward was only just deep water. That was EG's vision with the back. 3-man wall, but the Ice Blast well off target. Sumail will be able to get the roar over on Misery, but Eternal Envy on the back lines. Keeping Arteezy out of the fight. Sumail gets critted up too. That's not the way to live through this. He's so low on life, and he will go down to Disruptor Thunderstrike. They try and bring it back. Misery caught out from the west side. Weeha, he wants more. Laguna Blade is still available for him. It's a 1-for-1 trade-off. They glimpse Fear back a little bit further. PA, there goes your Laguna Blade with the slave. Blinking forward, Weeha. He's going to finish the job. But Pylai dies in a lot of trouble. You burn your Aegis Immortal on Eternal Envy. And now it's just up to Weeha and Eternal Envy. The Necro unit's right behind him. Arteezy. Side of Fist Steering Chain controllers there. Familiars. Drops are available.
There's one.
They drop
There's
down
two.
1, 2. The third one. Now it comes down just in the nick of time. And they will kill off Eternal Envy and Evil Geniuses.
Better to chance it than anything.
It's Roshan time again. The big man's up. And well, there's your jump forward. Sumail getting caught. He wants to go for the roll. The Ice Blast will be able to connect, but doesn't do any of the burst damage over onto the PA. Meanwhile, on the back lines, it's Arteezy being harassed down by Weeha, who will be able to pick off Universe. Misery is going to ensure it with a crush, but PVD will drop as well. There's a 3-for-0 trade-off, and Fear is stranded. There's no way home. 4 heroes lost. They do pick up Eternal Envy.
But without the Beastmaster available either, this is going to be a pretty rough hold. Got the Ice Blast and the Vacuum Wall.
Oh, they get the jump. It's over on Fear. Weehan, Light Strike Array, Laguna Blade as well. Misery to follow it up, but the back of the wall is up here from the Darkseer. Misery taking so much damage. Weehan, he's dead already. The Ice Blast will fly in, but it's still that PA on the front line. And to ensure the kill over on Visage, but Arteezy once more. The Familiars are moving forward, and the BTs, they're being used on the Familiars. And say hello to Samael, the Glimpse, you're going to send him all the way back into the dire jungle at this point, as PA battling up against himself. The illusions from the Darkseer wall. Universe has that Blink Dagger. He's jumping forward into the ultimate of Puppey, but then with the crush, the Slider Fist, the damage, Universe will go down. Eternal Envy saw the opening and just went for it. The Familiar control wasn't enough for him to work with. And now, with the buy-up from the double BTs, it's the blink forward from Weeha, able to get forward into PPD. And this is real trouble for EG. They don't have buyback on Universe or on Fear. It's gonna be a very tough defense for them.
Without the Darkseer, this is gonna get infinitely harder because that was what was able to hold that last fight. Him getting that really nice vacuum all off. You don't have PPD either, and he's got that Aghanim Scepter. Buyout on him, but might just have to give up this first set of racks without your Darkseer available.
They can at least drive the creep wave down and get rid of it. So Envy, with the Familiar stuns, it's not the easiest tower you've ever seen. And there's your buyback from the Ancient Apparition. Look for that Ice Blast to come in. That's the reason why Envy has to jump out through a different avenue. Using that blink, but Weeha is still going to work. The fresh Familiars are up, they'll get rid of the Tombstone. The tower's still alive for the moment, they get a glimpse Fear. Back a little bit further, and there's Misery. Forward on the crush, protecting Eternal Envy. He's still got the Aegis. The Immortal has been burnt off this entire time. Arteezy can't jump himself out. This one, the Searing Chain's looking for the control. With the controller stronger from Puppey. With that Static Storm gone. 4 heroes down for Evil Geniuses. There's about to become 5. They're all dead right now. The Darkseer might respawn back to life again. They're trying to pick up these Familiars. You still have to achieve the objective. They have to bring down the 3 tower, but the back wall! Universe! He jumps in for it. He burns the Aegis. The Immortal Pylai die. The TV out barely in the nick of time. He took so much damage. Well, PA, there's your BT just coming back. It is going to be Weeha back to the front line.
Completely
Universe,
stuck.
It goes into, we can't protect him anymore.
That's going to be fine.
And now he's going to go down. No, he won't. The Greaves, no, will be. The PA jumps forward. They'll find the damage. There's no buyback on Arteezy. There's no one alive for EG. Even if Beastmaster does come up in 13 seconds, he's not enough to stop this push.
Him alone, he's not going to be able to do it. They might just give up this racks and say, okay, we'll fight for the last tier 2 at top. This is huge damage done to the base right now, and a lot of gold on the side of Eternal Envy. He's got 6,300.
He's jumping in. He went for the Blink Raw with the Necro Books down as well. Laguna Blade, there's your back again. But Universe, the damage, he can't even kill a Puppey. He got glimpsed back. The Ice Blast on the way, and Puppey just on the edge of it. He doesn't get connected. Chill is over on the leader, but that won't be enough. Universe jumps forward. He needs some extra control. The Abyssal Blade, however, there's no mana for it. There was just the one-hit bash that came out that did the work, but Universe wants to keep going. Blink in 1 second time. Weeha buys the space with the Yule Scepter, and where do you go, Universe? He surges back home.
I'm going to go for it right now at bottom.
Here comes Secret, yep.
You don't want to use the buyback on Ember if you can help it.
Well, they got 8 seconds. There's Fortification and Darkseer's just initiated the Ice Blast. It's really nicely, but they need more damage to kick in towards that PA, who's still in the front line. Soul Assumption, and there it is. They have to blink him away. The Lotus Orb protection's available, and then BT's forward. That's going to be the Beastmaster as Samael. They do get a good ulti up from Puppey, and a lockdown at BT! He's too far forward. 99 seconds on the sideline. Weeha cannot be controlled. That Yule Scepter was up. EG, they blew everything. They blew all their big ultimates.
After that, too, they don't have the buyback available on Arteezy. Before that fight, they did, but this might just cost them the game right now. They're going to have to hold 4v5. They've got the heroes to do it. You don't have the wall anymore, and I think that's what Secret are waiting for.
Look at PA. Envy just goes around the side. He can smell this land final. The victory. He hasn't got one in a very long time. But there's your back in with the Ice Blast. Misery's going to be very low. Probably take out from this one. But where is your extra damage? EG, they're actually pushing Secret back out, even though it is a 3-on-5. Secret will re-engage in. There's still no buyback to Babel, and PA so far on the front line, triggers the BKB, gets the bash over the Dark Steel with the Laguna Blade, instantly you have to buy back on him, but the Ancient Apparition's down as well. It is 2-on-5 now, they're losing their bottom ranks here, EG. The only thing that will stop this from being a triple ranking is just the fact that tier 2 tower still survives on top, but Secret, they're going for the GG push, they're going for these tier 4 towers.
I think they realized that if the Ember Spirit had buyback, he would have done it by now, but only 2 heroes alive, EG. This is a pretty impossible defense. They're gonna go for it anyways.
Jump back, 2 men on the wall. Disruptor oldie is looking pretty damn good. You still got 14 seconds until Arteezy's back alive. Misery's kept out. Weeha low on life, but they're still beating into the fortress. The Familiars trying to buy this space. They don't have stuns, so they're just gonna go down. Misery with a double crush. The fortress still being ripped apart. Misery back to front lines and just force-stuffing him over the top. Now Envy is... Oh god, it's all done. 58 minutes down. That is gonna be the fortress exploding, and Team Secret will be your champions of MLG. Live here in New Orleans, it's the finals of the world. And Team Secret, under their new roster, will claim their first LAN title. A much needed one for Eternal Envy as well.